The World Project on the water was first put into construction by the Sheikh of Dubai in 2003. The shape of the earth is created by 300 islands in this project, which would be home to opulent homes, hotels, beach resorts, and other things we can't even begin to fathom. In fact, it was referred to as the land of paradise in the World commercial. But why are they still empty even after 2 years since construction was completed? Why did Dubai's Sheikh's goals stay unfulfilled even after the most expensive celebrities paid for their endorsements? What exactly took place here? We are all aware of how Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai, has completely changed the city. 30 years ago, there was only one building in Dubai, commonly referred to as the Dubai Global Trade Center. Yet since then, a series of building initiatives have changed Dubai from being entirely dependent on oil to being just 3% dependent. And similar to that was Sheikh's vision. From the highest building in the world, Burj Khalifa, to world's first and the last 7-star hotel Burj Al Arab Dubai's is replete with world-class grandeur. The Sheikh turned his attention to the water when there was not enough land left in Dubai to accommodate new construction projects. With the help of the Burj Al Arab, Dubai had already begun to draw tourists from the West in 2001. Dubai's beaches were already well known, and there were soon insufficient beaches to go around. It was time to increase the coastline 70 kilometers. Originally, it was decided to create 3 man-made islands in the water off of Dubai. This, when seen from space, would appear to be a palm tree. Jumeirah, Jebel Ali, and Dara palms. Due to the fact that Palm Jumeirah was the smallest of the 3 islands, construction on it began first in 2001. The Palm Jumeirah extended Dubai's coastline by 56 kilometers. 80% more shoreline, to be precise. The Sheikh of Dubai was so enamored with the concept of extending the shoreline that development on the Palms Jebel Ali and Dara began even before the Palm Jumeirah was finished. There was another initiative in addition to these 3 that served as a magnet for the attention of the entire world. The World was the first name of this project, which has 300 islands in all. The Earth's map served as the inspiration for the world's design, which contained islands bearing the names of various nations. Beginning in 2003, work on the world began. It was being constructed 3.5 kilometers inland from Dubai's coast in order to obstruct raging seas. The entire planet was intended to serve as the top class's playground. Participants in this endeavor included international actors, members of the royal family, and business moguls. Few people bought islands for their own use, while others advertised them. Even the tiniest islands were still priced at $15 million, 112 crore rupees, in this location. And the expensive ones, worth $50 million or 375 crore rupees, were sold. Dubai's success with the world was comparable to that of its earlier endeavors. When the project was finished, by 2008, more than 60% of the islands had been sold. But why were these man-made islands so expensive? First of all, it is by no means a simple task. Even a little island cannot be built in the midst of these powerful waves. However, Dubai constructed 300 islands here. To build one island, the amount of sand utilized with which an entire stadium might have been filled from top to bottom. The stones used to build the world have a combined weight equivalent to 5.5 lakh train engines. The government of Dubai had to invest $14 billion to construct this project, which is 9 kilometers long and 6 kilometers wide. Dubai could have constructed 9 Burj Khalifa or 7 7-star luxury hotels similar to Burj Al Arab with this sum. The Sheikh of Dubai, however, wished to make money from the water as well as the land. And for that reason, Sheikh desired to construct the land of paradise on the ocean. But why are these islands still deserted after 12 years despite all the fanfare and splendor? The world's design is the primary cause of its failure. Everyone anticipated that the project would be constructed in accordance with the Earth's form. However, it was discovered after the project was finished that it differs significantly from the form of the Earth. In actuality, the majority of the islands had shapes that were very unlike from those of actual design, which left the investors feeling let down. But not all of the world's problems could be attributed to the design adjustment. Everyone thought the project would be built in conformity with the shape of the Earth. However, it was realized when the project was accomplished that it differs greatly from the form of the Earth. The majority of the islands were actually significantly different in shape from actual countries/design. The investors felt let down as a result. Yet, not every issue in the world could be ascribed to the design change. With time, a different problem emerged. The barren islets eventually fell victim to the water. Many of the islands were found to have sunk as a result of erosion. The news itself was perilous. But the media coverage further eroded public confidence. As a result, despite other areas of Dubai seeing a boom in business following the financial crisis, no one dared to try their luck abroad because of erosion. When engineers and a study team looked into the erosion on the island, another risky information came to light. Sand from the Persian Gulf was deposited on the island site, where it was utilized to build the world islands, Palm Jumeirah, Palm Dara, and Palm Jebel Ali. Changes in the sea waves were seen as water pressure increased in the shallow waters where the sands were collected. Due to changes in the waves, erosion was observed not just on the man-made islands but also over the entire coastline of Dubai. Only the Palm Jumeirah was constructed when this satellite image was taken in 2002. Carefully see Dubai's coastline, which may be seen in a straight line. See this video from 2008, when the other islands had already been constructed. This demonstrates the various ways in which Dubai's coastline is deteriorating. And numerous artificial walls were built in order to halt them. Dubai is currently suffering as a result of building artificial islands, expanding Dubai's shoreline by 2 or 3 times, and playing about with nature. The Dubai government has halted construction on all of the island projects as a result of this issue, which has damaged the faith of investors, business moguls, and celebrities. The situation was so serious that Dubai was forced to reimburse the Palm Jebel Ali investors, and had to stop the midst of the Palm Dara project. Naturally, possessing a private island has appeal all of its own. People are already living in the level of luxury found on world islands on the Palm Jumeirah. After all, this was Dubai's first initiative to create an artificial island, and it was a huge success. Numerous famous people already own homes on the Palm Jumeirah, like Shilpa Shetty, Shah Rukh Khan, and many other well-known figures, such as the famous football player David Beckham. Not that anyone had constructed a mansion there in the world islands, though. 9 of the 300 islands have undergone development. They include the islands of Lebanon, Europe, and Michael Schumacher Island, which was recently created. The remaining 291 islands are still populated and are being submerged by the water. The Sheikh of Dubai is well aware of this disaster, and he is actively initiating fresh and ambitious projects to make amends. The new strategy calls for Europe islands of the world to be developed first. Plans call for 72 floating suites, 10 palaces on Sweden Island, and 32 villas on Germany Island. Tourists would be able to take advantage of the distinctive sea experience in these floating accommodations. Tourists will be able to appreciate marine life from their underwater bedroom as well as from above. It is evident that Dubai would not be bothered by these minor setbacks. Jumeirah Bay Island, Museum of the Future, and the vibrant celebration of Dubai Expo 2020 are real examples of this. The first dynamic tower in the world is one of Dubai's upcoming projects. Visitors could take in the 360-degree vistas of Dubai thanks to its revolving floors.